Here today, we do it every Saturday at 1 p.m. Eastern US, is share this business idea, this business plan with as many people as we can. I've been online since 2004. I decided, I didn't decide. I wound up on disability, and I said, well, you don't make any money at that, so let me work online and bring in some extra income. I said, other people are doing it, must be easy. I found out that's a joke, and I worked on it for years and years and years, and finally did learn a few things, and wound up on the other end of the spectrum where you build a team and people quit faster than you can build it. And that happens because of a very simple thing. I was told at first it's mindset, or you don't have the big enough why. And between us, okay, that's a bunch of bull. What it is people don't make money, so they quit. It's very simple. It's that simple. So I was fortunate enough to meet Mike Ellis and Dan Street, my business partners, years back, probably going on 7-8 years now. And they had the same thoughts in their mind. Yeah, we could market, we could build a team, but how can you look somebody in the eye knowing that they can't duplicate what you're doing because they don't have 60, 70 hours a week? Is there something out there that we can guide people to where they get an even playing field and they can make money, and where the 97% doesn't just pay money to some guru? And we found it. And that's what we're going to go over today. I want to introduce Mike Ellis. He does all our videos. He's expert video maker. He makes very complicated things simple to understand, which I can't do. I'm all over the place. I might as well be the Riddler. But anyway, he's going to give a presentation. Dan Street is also here to answer questions. He's the blog extraordinaire. And between the three of us, we're pretty darn good. Left alone, I don't know what might happen. But anyway, let me introduce my business partner and my friend. Again, welcome and thank you everybody for being here. And here's Mike Ellis.
Yeah, Marty, thanks for the introduction. And I want to welcome everybody here also. And really, especially the new people that are here. And before I get into to the presentation, I have a quick question for the new people. And the question is, why are you here? And really, why are you here? And I can tell you, over the course of my life, there have been some very extraordinary things that have happened to me when I've been in places and I wasn't sure why I was there. And a good example of that is my first girlfriend. I was at a place, wasn't quite sure why I was there, and then she walked in. And I can tell you, it was a really, really good day. And those memories are as strong today as they were years ago. And in the next day or week or month or year, you're going to look back at what we're doing here today, and you're going to say to yourself, that was a really, really good day. And why are we here? We're here, and I can really sum it up in just a couple of words. What we do is we change people's lives. And I know that's a big statement, but we deal with finances. We deal with your bottom line. And as we bring people in, we show them how to develop a stream of revenue, that walk-away income to perhaps give you that lifestyle up to today that you've only dreamt about, to really get that financial freedom where you can take care of your family, you can take care of your friends, you can take care of your community. You can have that time freedom that we've all looked for. And that brings me into ONPASSIVE. And ONPASSIVE, as you start thinking about ONPASSIVE, it is a full-blown corporation. It is an AI IT company, an artificial intelligence, informational technology company and they are a full-blown company. And before I get into ONPASSIVE, I want to talk about Ash Mufareh, who is the mastermind behind ONPASSIVE, the genius behind ONPASSIVE, who had the vision. And in the forefront of Ash's thinking, as he started to build ONPASSIVE, his goal was always to take that 97% of the people that aren't successful online and turn that around and make the 97% of the people online be successful. And as we think about ONPASSIVE, they've done some really extraordinary things that as you listen and hear about what Ash is doing, it's going to be really, really impressive as far as what it can do for you. So as we look at ONPASSIVE, ONPASSIVE initially started out with an automated marketing platform. There is more, but the automated marketing platform, it is absolutely awesome. And what they've done is they've taken all the marketing materials that we use online, they've put it under one umbrella, under one platform, and these tools that he's put in there, whether it's a domain name, whether it's a server, whether it's a page builder, a funnel builder, an autoresponder, a communication system, a webinar service, all of these tools are superior. They're better than anything online. And he's developed these tools with his team in Bangalore, India, his team of 200 strong technicians. And these individuals are the brightest of the brightest. So what he's developed, yes, it is proprietary. It's been developed in Bangalore, but it is superior to anything else online. And the automated marketing platform is just a start. There's more to it, but just with the automated marketing platform, it will take you to new heights you've never been at. So what's so unique besides a superior product? What's so unique? What has Ash done? And I always lead with four things. And the first thing is, as you come in and you start to participate with ONPASSIVE, it is a self-funding program. You will come in, you will pay once, and you will never go out of pocket. And that's so unusual when you're online trying to make money. You usually come in, you pay a monthly fee, and you continue to pay that, and you end up paying more than you ever make. That is not ONPASSIVE. You will pay once, you will never pay again. The second thing that Ash has done, truly revolutionary, and I've never heard an argument against this. Ash, as you come in, is going to force you to be successful. What does that mean? ONPASSIVE is going to force you to make money. Now, I don't know about you, but I love the idea of someone coming at me and saying, listen, I'm going to make sure you make money. And ONPASSIVE guarantees, absolutely guarantees that you will make money. That's a really, really cool feature of ONPASSIVE. The next thing is ONPASSIVE, as you come in, they're actually going to start driving traffic for you. And really, this is the key to everything. If you can't drive traffic, if you can't get eyes in front of what you're doing, you will fail online, you will fail offline. And ONPASSIVE is literally going to drive traffic for you and I. They're going to get eyes in front of our business. People will come in, they'll love the products, have no problem paying a monthly fee for the products because they're superior. And then they're going to pay you for putting those people underneath you. You need to think about that just for a little bit. Number one, ONPASSIVE is better than anybody I've seen at driving traffic. But what they're going to be doing for all of us, it truly is extraordinary. And the traffic that ONPASSIVE drives, it's better than anything I've ever seen. And again, if you can't drive traffic, you will not be successful online. The next thing ONPASSIVE does gets into the customer side of ONPASSIVE. And as we look at ONPASSIVE, ONPASSIVE is a customer-based business. It doesn't matter how many people come into ONPASSIVE and are going to participate with ONPASSIVE and build a business. When you compare it to the customers that are going to be coming into ONPASSIVE, and this really bodes well for us, those individuals that are on ONPASSIVE right now, as they bring customers in, they will dwarf the amount of people that have come in and are participating and building a business with ONPASSIVE. Not only that, but they treat their customers like kings and queens, royalty. As customers come in, use the products that are superior, they have no problem paying the monthly fee because they're already using these products somewhere else. They're coming in, they're upgrading and using a superior product. They absolutely love it. They'll pay the monthly fee, no problem whatsoever. It gets better than that. ONPASSIVE, as people come in and start using the product, over time, the cost of those products start to go down. And the customer is going to go in the back office, they're going to go to pay the monthly fee, and they're going to look at how much they owe, and they're going to go, well, I really don't know what's happened here, but I love the fact that the cost of the product has gone down, and they're going to pay it because they love using the product. They're going to continue using it. And then over time, the cost of those products are going to be zero. Now, obviously, when that happens, the customer is going to have some questions because they're absolutely going to love it. But it gets better. Not only is the cost going to be zero, but over time, ONPASSIVE, and get this, ONPASSIVE is going to pay the customer for using the product. And it's all because of the way ONPASSIVE is structured, the way Ash Mufareh has structured and built ONPASSIVE. It's not only built for you and I to take care of that bottom line, but it's built for the customer, so the customer can come in and over time not even have to pay for the product and actually get paid. These four things, once you ponder those and you get them sunk in your mind and you understand what's happening, the majority of the people, they just flat out say, yeah, I got to do it. I'm in. I'm going to do this. So how do you come into ONPASSIVE? Right now, there is a position. It is a founder position, an early bird position. That position today is $97, and you will come in, and with the $97, it locks you into the company of ONPASSIVE, and it locks you in the pay structure of ONPASSIVE. That's a really, really big deal. So the $97, as you come in and lock your position in, you are going to be able to take advantage of everything ONPASSIVE. Now, as we come into ONPASSIVE and ONPASSIVE launches to the world as a GoFounder, we will come in and ONPASSIVE can decide to pay us any way they want. They can pay us any way they want. And the way they've decided to pay us is with a corporate matrix. So as we come in and lock our position in ONPASSIVE, we also lock our position in the corporate matrix. And as ONPASSIVE launches to the world, we'll have to come in and pick a membership level in that corporate matrix. And the membership levels, there are 4 of them. A $25 level, $125, $250, and $500. It doesn't matter what position you pick. It can be $25 or it can be the 4th level of $500. If you go above the $25, like if you go to the 4th level, you have to be in all 4 levels. And that's $900. That's where I will start, because I already use all the tools of ONPASSIVE and I want to use their tools specifically because they're superior. So I'll come in at the 4th level, but it doesn't matter where you come in. If you come in at the 2nd level, you come in at the 25 and the 125, that's $150, and that is a monthly fee. But remember, you pay once. Because of the way ONPASSIVE is structured, you will never have to go out of pocket again. So we'll come in, pick a membership level, and then we'll click a button in the back, and then we can be paid by ONPASSIVE, and our title will be, all of us, whether you're a founder or you come in after the founding position is gone, we will all be independent resellers of the IT products, and we will be able to be paid through ONPASSIVE. As we look at ONPASSIVE, I do want to talk about the numbers just a little bit, and I won't get too deep into them. Obviously, you can go over and look at the compensation program, and you're going to understand why what I'm saying is so important to you. It's a really, really big deal. But I'll look at the first membership level in ONPASSIVE, and that's the $25 level. And as you fill that first level, and again, each membership level is a different stream of revenue. If you fill that first level, you have to fill it with about 88,700 people. And I know that sounds like a lot of people. It really isn't, and I'll explain that in just a little bit. But if you fill that first level, that $25 level, and you fill that whole membership level with 88,700 people, your monthly income is over $100,000 a month. And it's the same with the 2nd, the 3rd, and the 4th. as these people come into the first level, ONPASSIVE again is going to force you to be successful. You don't have to fill each membership level with 88,700. These people are just going to move over into the second, the third, and the fourth level. And ONPASSIVE, as there's enough money that's accumulated in the second, third, and fourth level, they are automatically going to move you over because the proceeds are there, and all of those proceeds come from the profits that we generate within ONPASSIVE. You'll move over to the second, third, and fourth level. And I won't get into the numbers on the second, third, and fourth level because they'll pretty much blow you away. I would recommend you go over and take a look at the compensation program and just be wowed. As we think about how ONPASSIVE is going to pay us, there are no qualifications as far as how you get paid. If anybody lands in your team underneath you, you get paid for them. It doesn't matter if ONPASSIVE brings them in. It doesn't matter if Marty, Dan, and I bring them in. It doesn't matter if anybody in our team brings them in. If they land under you, you get paid for them being on your team. And as we look at the overall picture of ONPASSIVE, I want to talk about one more number just very quickly. I've always thought as ONPASSIVE launches to the world, which will happen this year, very shortly, that ONPASSIVE would bring in 1 million customers the first year. And I thought that would be a heavy lift. But over the course of the last 4 weeks, we've been able to listen to Ash, and he's really opened up our eyes and really expanded our horizon. And the thought of bringing in 1 million people into ONPASSIVE in 1 year, it's just super, super conservative. And for us as founding members, we don't care who comes into ONPASSIVE, whether it's independent resellers, IT product, other founders, or customers. We get paid the same way. And when you think about the matrix of ONPASSIVE, it is a 3 by infinity matrix. They can only have 3 people at the very top. And when you think about ONPASSIVE bringing in millions of people into ONPASSIVE, customers, and believe me, it's more than that. But when you think of that kind of volume and where you're at in the company and in the company matrix, what that's going to be doing for you. And the bottom line is really, what can ONPASSIVE do for you? And if you're listening and understanding how revolutionary ONPASSIVE is, you understand that ONPASSIVE, not only is it going to change lives, but it's going to change your life in major, major ways. Now, before I turn it back over to Marty, I want to mention one other thing. We are in the process of doing a soft launch with ONPASSIVE. And that's going to happen next week, probably Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, right in there. And when we do the soft launch, the price of $75 to come in as a founding member will end. And that price is going to go up to $149. I've talked to people about the increase in the price, and they don't have any problem with it. I can tell you that I would come in today because of what I know. I would spend 10 grand today to come in and get a position today in ONPASSIVE and be able to participate with everything ONPASSIVE. So the soft launch is happening next week. They're going to be doing a few things for the founding members. I won't get into that today, but very, very exciting things. And the reason they're doing the soft launch is because they have to test everything that they've done in ONPASSIVE, the automated marketing platform, all the tools in there, how they're integrated, how they work together, the platforms, the pay processors. They're going to be testing everything. And when they're done with that testing, Ash is going to give us a time when ONPASSIVE will launch to the world this year. And when he gives us that date, that's when it's launching. Now, the last thing I'll say, everything that I've talked about up to now, it's absolutely awesome. But there are a couple of things that are coming along with the automated marketing platform, all the things that they've done, the ingenious compensation plan. There are a couple of things that are coming as ONPASSIVE launches to the world. And I can tell you that because of everything Ash is putting out there, our market as ONPASSIVE launches to the world will be about $300 about 3.6 to 4 billion people. We will never saturate this market. And because of the tools that Ash is coming out with, a couple of them we don't know about, the number of people that will be coming into ONPASSIVE, it's just mind-blowing. And every person that ONPASSIVE brings in, again, it goes from top to bottom, left to right. They will fill the matrix as they go down. It just puts us in a really, really good position to take care of that bottom line, to live that lifestyle you want to live, and be able to take care of all the financial needs, be financially secure. It's just a really, really good thing. That is ONPASSIVE. That is what ONPASSIVE is doing. ONPASSIVE was made for you, that 97% that perhaps hasn't been successful online. That changes today. And as ONPASSIVE rolls out with the soft launch and then the hard launch, just get ready. It's going to be extremely exciting for all of us. Marty, I'm going to go ahead and turn it back over to you. We're more than happy to answer any questions you all have. And obviously, if I miss something, Dan, you and Marty, come on and go ahead and explain what I've missed if I did. Marty, go ahead and take it.
I don't think you did, so good afternoon, everybody. No, I'm just kidding. No, very good, Mike. I mean, you covered everything as usual. I just wanted to give a little bit of a vision of what Mike was saying to put a little perspective so you could see how powerful this could be. I want you to imagine that, you know, the company Amazon, when they were first started, asked you, would you like to join us? Or Apple or Google. Would you say no? I don't need everybody to answer. Of course you wouldn't. You'd be multimillionaires right now. We're part of something that big. That's how much I believe this. That big or bigger. Things are being done here through artificial intelligence that I've never seen. Like I say, I spend, oh my gosh, 80 hours a week online, maybe more. And it's really phenomenal. And it would be like you being port owner in a Walmart. And every time somebody walks by a cash register and buys something, you don't have to use that product, but every time somebody walks by and buys hair shampoo, soda, even they have food in there now, and you get a little piece of that pie. ONPASSIVE is set up so that this just keeps growing. So now you get a little piece of the pie from one store, 2 stores, 3 stores, and it goes on and on and on. The next thing you know, you're global. We have people right now in our group, ONPASSIVE Nation, in many, many countries. I mean, all over the world. And let me tell you the biggest part, and I've said it before, and Mike said it too, that you got to emphasize on. The 97% that jump around 3 or 4 times a year to a new business, hoping and praying, I hope this works. This is it. This will help the people that are looking to make an income and build some wealth from home. Because why? I don't care what a guru tells you. I know some of them personally. They cannot give you what they deliver because they can't duplicate what they're doing. They tell you, get this site, read this book, listen to this tape, close your eyes and wonder about success. Bull donkey, that doesn't work, okay? That you have to make money. How do you make money? Drive traffic. Most of us don't know how to do that. The company's going to give you the traffic every day, day after day. And if by chance you do have a primary business, you still need traffic. If you're part of ONPASSIVE, they'll drive traffic to that too. It's a big, big deal. And listen, I believe this. I don't want somebody pressuring me, okay? I don't like the, well, let me just see what I can do for you, and they come back and give you another offer. There is no coming back and forth. Get the information. If you don't want to do it, don't do it. But I want to tell you from the advice of somebody that lost tens of thousands of dollars, and I can market tens of thousands of dollars. If you look at all this information and you decide you can't do it, don't go anywhere else because you're going to blow your money. That's all I can say. Don't go somewhere else, because if they can't drive your traffic, they don't build your team. It's not 100% automated. Hey, everybody here has a life. Some of us work 2 jobs, 3 jobs, single parents, raising children, taking care of our elderly parents. You don't have time to spend 80 to 100 hours a week to hope you can learn something and build a system that would take you 6 months to build in a company that can't help the 97%. You're dead in the water before you go. And I know how people do, because they're doing it now. I've talked to gurus. They know the 97% will follow them in 4 or 5 months when they start up a new one, because they still want that hope. Get the information. Don't join me because I said it. You don't know me. But get the information. Once you get it, if you decide, oh, this isn't for me, then you don't want to make money online anyway, that's fine. But whoever invited you here, okay, it's very important that you get back to them, because we all work together. So get back to them. They'll send you any information you could possibly want to find out all the details. Get it to where it feels good to you, because I don't think anybody should be sold on something. If it sounds good to you, jump on it like a fat rat in a cheese factory. If it don't, let it go. But don't decide without finding out. Just find out all the information that you can. Dan, you got anything to add?
Yes, I do. In listening to Mike's introduction and you, Marty, it brings me back to something that's very important, and all of you new people here have to establish this for yourself, and that's a belief. For the last 15 months, Marty, Mike, and I have been on a journey that started out with a desire to believe in this vision and the potential of ONPASSIVE. And as we progressed through this journey, our belief didn't waver. All we could do was imagine, wow, is this really going to be? We had a desire more than ever, and it got stronger and stronger to help that 97%, because we believed so strongly in the potential of ONPASSIVE. And we've had over the months, we've had several opportunities to talk to Ash himself. And I think we're all pretty good judges of character. And we know that Ash is not only his brilliant vision, but him as a person and his character really shined out. And he's never let us down. So up until just a few weeks ago, we could only imagine, what's AI products? What are these AI products? And are they really that good? And sure enough, we got a sneak peek of one of them. And every founder on this call today, it blew you all away, as well as us. So you've got to understand this, all of you people that are considering this opportunity, you've got to understand that these are proprietary products. They are original products. They are authentic. They are patented products. They've never been seen before. These aren't retro versions of a lot of the products that are already out there. These are original. These are original products. And to become a founding member with ONPASSIVE you're going to get benefits that, well, we don't even know what all the benefits are that we're going to be getting. So it's a very, very valuable position to be in. But you have to determine the value, and you have to establish your own belief. We've done that for 15 months, and that's why we're so passionate about it. That's why we're so adamant about what we believe this company to be. So when you consider this $97 before the price goes up, probably within the next few days, get with that person, get all the answers to the question, get with the person that invited you here and get all the answers. And you will not regret becoming involved with this company that we can almost guarantee will change your life. In fact, we can guarantee it will change your life. So that's all I have. I wanted everybody has to establish their own belief and get all the information and process it themselves and see if $97 is of value. And to change your life, we believe it is. So that's all I have for right now.
Fantastic, Dan. What I'd like to do is just ask a few founders that are in here now why they're in and what they've seen so far. So I'm looking for people like Mike Horde. Do you have anything?
Yeah, Marty. Thanks for having me on the call. Yeah, so my why is, and I like that Mike talked about that when we talk about it. You know, I've been a general contractor here in California for several years, since 1985. So Mike Ellis can concur with me. As a builder, you have, when it's good, it's really good, right? And when it's bad, it's bad. So in 2010, I had $6.5 million in contracts, and that got all wiped out when a gas line blew up underground in our area here. And I had 4 buildings that I was building that got shut down. And so instead of moving forward and, you know, continuing to build my company, I had 35 employees, had to shut it all down. So it pretty much wiped out retirement. So I've, you know, been trying to do something to create a retirement. At 61 years old, I don't want to keep doing what I do. It's taxing on the body. and again, you know, it's up and down. Yeah. So when I seen ONPASSIVE, what I was really looking for was a company that could market another business for me. And I was really excited about that. But then I soon learned that there was a better business here, a better opportunity financially, marketing, you know, ONPASSIVE marketing on just ONPASSIVE for me. So it's twofold. And then I thought about, you know, if some of the things that I've done too over the years, I've done a lot of different online businesses. And it's like, if you take Herbalife, Shackley, ACN, and the list goes on, of all of these companies over the years, that they're product driven. You had a quota, you had qualifying, you had to have so much, you know, ordered each month. Well, what if those companies could guarantee that they were going to have signups for you? They were going to guarantee visitors. What would have happened to any one of those companies if they would have done that? That's why we talked about the 97% that never make it. You know, I was always one of the 3%ers. I was a go-getter, but the people that I brought in couldn't do what I did. But now you have something that is, this company is going to guarantee that you're going to have signups. So again, my why is to create a retirement so that I could live out the, you know, my golden years goldenly. So I'm really excited about ONPASSIVE, and just thrilled to be working with Mike, Marty, and Dan, and really appreciate you guys. Thank you.
Fantastic, Mike. Anyone else? We have a lot of leaders here. Chad, unmute yourself, buddy.
Well, Marty, thank you. Yeah, I'd like to talk just for a minute of why I got into ONPASSIVE. Because I started a website. I've been in a bunch of them, like Mike Horde was just saying, over the years. And always what stopped me was having a job, working 70, 80 hours a week, and then trying to get people in, you know. But then on top of that, everything that I seen, you blow holes in it, because you end up with a stack full of stuff in your closet you don't want, right? And a lot of people don't want to do that. So yeah, I always, you know, kind of shoot myself in the foot. So over the years, I did that. And a couple of years ago, I started doing websites. And what brought me to ONPASSIVE was looking for traffic, right? I mean, it's like everything comes back to that. If you're online, you're trying to make money, you want to sell a product, but you can have the best website in the world, and if nobody's looking at it, you know, you can go be proud and show your friends, but it's not doing you any good. You're not making no money. So the next part, you know, you come into that, and then now, you know, it took me 7 months of looking at ONPASSIVE before I actually went all in. I do a lot of research because I didn't want no more BS, right? And that's when I met Marty, Mike, and Dan through Mike's videos online. And I started with him, and then, you know, now I'm actually doing some marketing and doing some good, right? But it still pales in the comparison of what ONPASSIVE is going to do for us, right? This is I can see it. I can see the quality of what it is. I made a short video this morning encouraging people that if you want to look at the ONPASSIVE, go look at their official blog site. It'll blow you away if you make you know, information. If you make content online, the amount of content that they put out every day, that's top notch, and you can research every one of them. You could spend half a day on each one of those articles if you want to, and see just how much quality that's coming from ONPASSIVE itself. So that's what I'd like to kind of pass on to new people who are looking at it. You know, go look at that website. you've got a bunch of talent here in the founders that are in this group. You know, and the best thing about the founder group that I found is you got so many people around the world who are willing to help people who are not directly on their team, even because we all have that same idea that we're on the same team, right? And doing that. So that's all I was wanting to say today, Marty. I was just thinking about that, and want to pass it back to you.
Fantastic, Ted, as always. How about Mr. Red Redfern? You got anything to say, buddy, from Spain?
Hey, how you doing?
Wonderful.
This is just a message to all the new people on here, actually, and to pick up on what Dan was saying. As you well know, Marty, you know, I've been involved with ONPASSIVE for just shy of 2 years now. And when I first saw off the very first live video webinar that Ash did, I was on there with Peter Rogers and Derek Ventnor. We saw the vision from there. We were looking for a product-based company, and we completely got what it was about. So my message to anybody who's watching this now, the new people, is all I can say from myself. Listen, you can see me, I'm a normal person. I'm a chef by trade. I saw this vision. Now, Ash, we had no website. We had no domain names. We had no links. We had nothing. All we had was this one video to tell his story to prospects, and people came in. Everything that this guy has said so far has come to fruition. And that is, I mean, everything. He's built the site that he said he was going to build. He's produced from the bottom up with all these people he's got now in Bangalore, in India. He's built everything that he said he is going to do. So I believe 100% that even if we get a fraction of what he said, we are going to get, we are in a very, very good place. And like Mike said, we're all in this for a reason, and it's that bottom line. We are so close now to launching. I can feel it. I tingle every time that I think about what is going to happen in the next few weeks and months now, as far as ONPASSIVE is concerned. Now is the time for you guys to get in. Like Marty said, get back with the person who introduced you here in the first place. Get the information that you need and make your own mind up. But all of us who have spoken so far, we're just normal people, and we want to make that bottom line. We are here to help you make the right decision, your own decision that is based on your own facts and figures, okay? Anyway, that's it from me, Marty. Thanks very much for letting me have the time to speak.
Fantastic, Red. Fantastic. Arthur Gully, I know you got something to say, man. Spit it out.
Yes, thank you, Marty. I'm glad to be here today. I just want to speak directly to the new people that haven't decided yet. Can anybody hear me? Because I can't hear what I'm on here or not. Okay. My reason for being here, as most of you know that's here before the new people, I've been doing some type of marketing for 40-something years, so that tells you how old I am, when there was no internet. So here we are now with the internet, where you can go worldwide, and that's what we're doing here. Now, traffic was the main reason that brought my attention, because everything I've done, you build a list, you buy traffic, and I've done everything that I thought I was doing right. But for some reason, I didn't make any money, maybe $2 or $3 here and there. But I had a vision that, well, my vision was this, well, if you will call it a vision. What can we do to bring people into a business all together? At that time, it was like multi-level network marketing, where you can come together as a team and make money together. I did that, different companies, and everybody made money above me. And so I'm like, okay, now where's my money? And I couldn't even hardly build people up under me. So when I bought a computer and last year, Well, actually, I had the computer before that because I was always doing something. And I don't know how I accidentally got it. Something came up with, I don't know what it was. I don't know if it was GoFounders. It might have been because it was 11,000 people in at that time. Didn't know anything about ONPASSIVE. But I got in there and it just automatically attracted. What did it was, there's two speakers. And then when I heard Ash talking and explaining the passion that he had for people, and that's what drew me. And then when he was showing all the different things that the company can do, which we all know now, traffic, the main reason, proprietary products that the whole world uses, whether you're in a business or not. We are doing it now in the pandemic, you know, people's schools, communicating with the students, doctors, lawyers, you name it, that has to deal with a group of people with chat videos and all of that. So I'm thinking traffic, okay, why haven't I made any money by spending my money in traffic? So I said, well, okay, I know Ash knows what he's doing because there's 119,000 people here today because of the traffic that he's driving to the company. He's gonna drive that same traffic for our business. So I'm like, well, why am I spending all this money buying traffic to promote ONPASSIVE or any other business when I can just let ONPASSIVE do it for me? Because I'm paying for these different package levels. And when you move, I start where you can, and then you move to the next level till you all in, and you can use all the products. So I decided not spending any more money anywhere else. So I don't answer people's ads or whatever. So what I do, I share. This is the thing. You don't sell anything. You're not selling anything to anybody. You are sharing an opportunity, you know, letting people make their own decision. Like some of the new people are here, we're sharing information and we're telling the truth. We're not building, we're not showing, you know, airplane, boats and helicopters and Lamborghinis and Rolls Royces. We are sharing passion. We're letting you know that we care about you. Now, can we do it without you? Of course. We can do it without you, but we can't do it without people. So here we are, taking a vision from a visionary and moving forward. And I've seen progress from 11,000 people up to today. It's 119,000 founders globally. I've met people from Kenya, different parts of the country, and I've had people in this group have helped me in that situation where I couldn't handle it on my own. We work together. We don't like the old traditional way where, oh, I want those people, and they go and grab, and here, I'll send you my link. We don't do that here. That's why Marty said in the beginning, go back to the person that invited you. That's what we do. We don't go and steal anybody from anybody. We help because we all in it together. That's why we say in it to win it. And teamwork makes the dream work. And new people, I'm just telling you, don't give up. Stay with us. Because how many times have you wished somebody would came along like Ash Mufareh and ONPASSIVE Nation and all of us that's here and say, hey, we got something to show you, and you have a decision to make. It's up to you. You can take it or you can go somewhere else with it or whatever. How many times have you missed an opportunity because somebody didn't tell you or you didn't know about it? So we are sharing something that's magnificent. It's a magnitude so big, bigger than you think it is. And welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you, Marty.
Thanks, Arthur, as always. Anybody else got any questions or comments? Now's the time. Shoot them. Don't be shy.
Can you hear me, Marty?
Susie McCray, of course I can.
I thought maybe a lady could talk.
Yeah, hey, I know they can talk. I better be quiet. Okay. Go ahead, Susie.
All right, so I'm going to just be real quick and speak on behalf of people who have never done a business, have never been online, know nothing about marketing. I've been in network marketing, and the reason I jumped on board right away and then did my homework was because of the self-funding, the traffic, building a team for you. I loved all of that. Right now, I have probably about 70 founders around me that I've helped bring in. Most of them are family, friends, friends of family, their family, who really absolutely know nothing about the business. They may not even be on Facebook. They don't understand what a lead page is, what a rotator, what traffic even means, what SEO means. It doesn't matter. And that's what I'm here today to say to some of you who are either watching live or the recording, that your head may be spinning and say, I don't know how to do this. Why? Don't worry about that. If someone is inviting you to take a look at this, it's okay if you don't understand it all. It's okay to jump on board and learn as you go. And the last thing I'm going to leave with that is this company is going to support anybody it brings in addition to ONPASSIVE Nation, the Facebook group, the community, everything we've got going. Don't be afraid that, oh my goodness, they're going to build a team for me and then I have to manage that team. Obviously, you can have input, you can have influence, but what I love about this is the company is going to support the customers coming in with customer service, with videos, with instructions, that people are not going to be calling Susie McCrae 24/7 to troubleshoot how to do something. So once again, if this seems kind of overwhelming to you and you have no idea what they're talking about, don't worry. Most of the people that jumped on board with me jumped on board because they know, love, and trust me, and they're like, oh my God, this looks great. Just tell me when I have to do something. So in no way am I telling you to be lazy and that you can just sit back and relax. But really, you can be lazy and sit back and relax. But once you catch the vision and everything, once you jump on board and you see everything, you're going to want to do your little pieces every day to help build this great company. So that's it, Marty. Thanks, you guys, for letting me speak. I appreciate it.
Go ahead, Susie. Glad you jumped on, Susie. Anybody else have any comments? Viviana, you want to tell people what sparked your interest?
Well, the simplicity of this company is what attracted me. When Mike Cord told me about the company and he told me that I didn't have to recruit, that the company was going to build the business for me, that we would get paid to use the products, all of that sounded like a dream come true, and it actually is. So that's what attracted me to the business. And the more you get familiar with who Ash Mufareh is and what he's built, it's bigger than anything that you can possibly imagine. And the possibility of actually becoming financially free for $97 is ridiculous. It really is. But what I wanted to say is it takes, money determines our life. It determines what neighborhood we're going to live in. It determines what schooling we're going to have, what type of life we're going to have, what type of parent, spouse. Everything revolves around money. So when you have an abundance of money, you can focus on other things. You can focus on helping others. You can not only help yourself financially, you can help others. I mean, I have friends and family who are struggling financially. Some of them are retired, and it's a joke what they make on retirement. So to be able to help those people is what, you know, is what I'm looking forward to. I'm looking forward to be able to, you know, help who needs help, you know, and also be able to donate, help charities, you know, things that really matter in our lives and enrich our lives. So this company gives us that opportunity. It gives us that opportunity because financially we'll be able to afford those dreams that we all have, you know. And one thing I wanted to bring out is I personally, my most why, my immediate why, is that I live with my 86-year-old parents. And so to be able to afford to take care of them, because my dad's retirement doesn't cover all that much and neither does their insurance. So to be able to make enough money to be able to help them financially is a huge why. That's why I want to be able to that's why I was attracted to this business. So so yeah, I mean, there's a lot of reasons. We're all here for a reason, you know, to help our bottom line. And you know, having over 100,000 founders, you know, that is proof right there that this business is the right business to be in. So yeah, definitely come on board and make those dreams come true for yourself.
Thank you, Viviana. Thank you very much. Anybody have
What's up,
any?
man? Marty, how
Oh,
you
there
doing?
he
Sean
is.
here.
There you go,
What's up,
Sean.
man?
We'll wrap it up after Sean. I was looking for you. I couldn't find you, bud.
What up, man? How are you, brother?
Wonderful.
Good, good, good. So that's a perfect segue into what I was gonna say, Viviana. Excellent message for us today. Today I'm at the point where I'm over on passive is a done deal, guys. Look at what we're doing every day, every week. Like we're booming, we're on fire. That's not even the issue. If you're on the fence, do yourself a favor and just make the leap and jump in. That, like, on passive, we're ready to go. What I want to say to everybody today is this. I'm actually going to want to challenge the current founders and anybody new. The challenge is, okay, it's a done deal. It's a shoe-in. On passive is we're headed to the top. The shoe-in is already complete. The challenge I have for you is, how many of us are thinking of becoming the best version of ourselves? That's what I want to challenge everybody today. As she said, you know, Viviana, money, unfortunately, the world revolves around money, and you know, we've got to have it to have the things we want in this life. But now that we know it's pretty much a guaranteed done deal, what other things are we going to do in our life to help catch up to that success that we are going to receive through On Passive? Whether it be better eating habits, better, you know, get yourself in better shape. Are you going to spend more time with your family? Are you going to spend more time doing the things you love? Are you going to pick up on the reading? Are you going to pick up on just being a better person? You want to become a better cook, better chef? Anything you want to do, you want to become the best version of Sean. That's what I challenge everybody to do, because this is the opportunity. We don't always have the resources to become the best version of ourselves sometimes. And also what Mike Ward was saying about having this just over broke 9-to-5 situation that tears down most of us emotionally, physically, mentally. I want everyone to really, because we all have this why in us. Everyone's got a different size family, different issues with our families, like Viviana said, her 86-year-old parents, so on and so forth. But what is the real why for all of us? And what I think it is my job, my real job, is not a 9-to-5. My job is to be the best husband, to be the best father, to be the best nephew, to be the best uncle, to be the best brother I can be. That's my job. My job isn't to, you know, dig dirt or do whatever I got to do to build some other person's dream. So now that we have our dream here right in hand, guys, are we going to reverse engineer our life to become the best version of ourselves? That's the why, I think, for all of us, to do our real job in life, which is to take part in the things we want, with who we want, when we want, love the ones around us, and also to, again, be of service, be of service of things that make us feel good, not things that make us feel run down and go home and then we let it out on our spouse the crappy day that we had. So I just want everybody to bring that to the surface of their life now. What is the real why we are here, what we want to accomplish? Like, people can say they have goals. I want to make $10,000, $100,000, $1 million, whatever the hell it is. But I think that we really need to focus on the betterment of our lives now, because we have the chance to. It doesn't always come around. That's why Marty always says this is a chance of a lifetime. It really is, because sometimes in life you only get one opportunity to go on the right path and take the right fork in the road. So I won't talk your ears off to death. Just wanted to give you guys that. God bless everybody. We are in it to win it. This is a no-brainer. It's a done deal. Focus on the type of person, man or woman, you want to be, guys. Peace out, man. Take care. See you guys. Love you.
Thanks, Sean. As always, is this Mike Boss? Is that you, Mike?
Actually, no. This is Kendrick, but I was invited into the meeting.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
Just real quick. Is this a recurring meeting? Because I'm guessing I must have missed the content that really explains what's being offered here.
Yeah, it's every Saturday at 1 p.m. and plus it's recorded, so you can get the recording. Every Saturday at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Anyone else have anything? And we'll wrap this thing up before. Oh, there we go. Rob, go ahead, Robert.
Yes, I just want to say you're going to be coming across a lot of negativity, as I myself have. Don't let that bother you. Don't let that get you down. You just keep going with the program. Go on to the next guy, because they're going to – I even got people calling me. So have you made any money yet? I don't answer them, because you know what? When the money starts coming in, that's when they're going to want to join. Well, how much have you made so far? Well, they haven't launched. What do you mean by that? Listen, you want to come in or not? Because then I can explain everything. No. It seems like a scam, a pyramid deal and stuff. Don't listen to these people. Just keep your eyes on the prize. Remember Martin Luther King? Same thing. Just keep your eyes on the prize in this situation, because it's going to happen. I know it's going to happen. I got faith in the people who brought me into this, and I got faith in Ash Mufareh, and I just think we're just going to run with it. So that's what I really want to say is, don't worry about belonging to the NFL club. No friends left. Don't worry about it, because you're going to make it. It's only a matter of time. Believe me, I dream of this. And that's really all I got to say, Marty. That's what I wanted to add. Forget about the negativity.
Yeah, you're right. I appreciate it, Robert. Yeah, because most people are negative aren't going to help you make any money, that's for sure. Thank you very much. Anyone else?
My name is Andre Johnson. I would like to say something.
Yeah, go ahead, Andrew.
Okay. Well, I like what the gentleman had to say. What was his name? The last two gentlemen and the lady before the guy who just spoke. I love what they had to say. And I agree with Mr. Gully. I pretty much joined a little less than a year ago, and I took two positions, one recently and one almost a year ago. And I could see the vision. I could see it coming, because I've been in the industry for over 25 years, and you name it, I've done it and seen it and heard it. And to me, the old way, a lot of people are still pushing something. In my mind, keeps saying, how old? How silly are these pitches? It's like, shut up already. It's like, quit talking to me like I'm some child. It's like, who killed the law of averages? I keep spending all these hundreds of dollars on all these ads, and 144 here and $68 there and 100 here. And it's like, you cannot tell me out of 50,000 clicks that not one person would just show one slight bit of interest. Okay, but then you send me an email saying, hey, you got to reload. Your business is going to die without traffic. Duh. So my point that I'm making is I'm waiting. I have given myself a raise by taking the income that I already have, and I made myself rich now with the money that I already was giving away. So what I'm doing is waiting for ONPASSIVE to kick off this massive, beautiful recreation of something that is dead and people refuse. They keep selling a lie. I will not subscribe to a lie. I have made a brand for myself. I call it Entrepreneur Life, and I made them respect me and understand me, and I stand on it. So every email I get from old marketing friends, I don't care who you are, they get mad at me because I don't subscribe to what they want me to subscribe to. And just the bottom line, everything, and not talk too much. I'm waiting on ONPASSIVE, and I can see the engine that is behind us that is going to put the main thing behind us, which is the traffic and the precepts, the values, all of that wrapped up into one big system, and it is going to sit behind us and give us the most important thing, so that every idea, every dream, all these things, and then like the one lady said, where our why comes in, helping people, the old people, ourselves. I just lost my brother 2 months ago to a massive brain hemorrhage. Watch him working himself to death. Me and him maintain a 5-bedroom house together. And make a long story short, I was able to still, for the last 2 months, still keep this legacy going and take over the house myself. ONPASSIVE is right on time with the lifestyle and everything. And what the last gentleman just said with the glasses, nice glasses, by the way. What the last gentleman just said, I agree with him fully. Just like Martin Luther King and everything like that, and belief and faith, nothing's going to be able to stop it. This is ready to change life and network marketing as we know it. Nothing's going to be able to stop it. It's inevitable. This is it right here, guys. So hold on, be patient, like I'm being, and I've been holding back my money. Like I said, I've been eating real good and bills over here. So this was money I was giving away. Putting Thanksgiving turkeys on other people's table, but I had sardines and chicken Popeyes. But I'm waiting to take my positions, and I'm gonna put my money behind somebody that wants to put money behind me. And like Mike said, we're gonna pay once, and then after that, it's gonna just become self, it's just gonna recreate itself. So anyway, guys, thanks for letting me speak. I no complaints, no negativity. I totally, fully relate and understand everything, and I'm on board with you guys. My sponsor is Frank Fields, and let's do this thing.
Fantastic, Andre, fantastic. Thank you very much, buddy.
Hey, Marty, this is Mike.
Hey, Mike.
I just wanted to add that a few months back, I think it was maybe in March, Viviana and a few of us decided to have a Zoom meeting. And when we started those, after that, our teams just blew up, and they've continued to grow and grow and grow and grow. And so I just wanted to let everybody know that we have a Zoom meeting that we do on Wednesday nights, and it's not just for our team, it's for everybody. We consider ourselves ONPASSIVE Nation. And this is where people get to come together and see what's really real. It's like when these people just first got together with Ash and Farah in the beginning. This is where people get to see what ONPASSIVE is really about. So just want to throw that out there. We post that on ONPASSIVE Nation Wednesday night, 5:30 Pacific time, 8:30 Eastern time. And this is a great place to bring new people. I had somebody on Wednesday night. He signed up on Wednesday night. The next day he signed up another person, and he signed up 3 more people. This is where you build your business. Thanks, guys.
Fantastic, Mike, as always. Anybody else have anything?
Hey, Marty.
Frida's in the house. Go ahead, Frida.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
I wanted to say that my motivation is my grandkids. Yes. And do I need anything else to motivate me? Absolutely not. They are my why. They are my destiny. And I want to spend more time with each one of them. Most of them live in Texas, one in Oklahoma, and I've got one here in Virginia. And I miss them so bad. I work for my grandchildren. That's my motivation. And I got multiple sclerosis back when I was 25 years old. And I was put on disability, like you said you were. I had been working since I was 15, but suddenly couldn't work anymore. So I started looking online, and I've been in affiliate marketing for about 28 years now. And I've learned a lot, just like everybody has said. You go through the bad, it's all bad. You pay too much money. It's like, okay, I made $100,000 last year. Yeah, but I bet you spent $75,000 of that on advertising and tools, things like that. Yeah, you made $100,000, but that's not what you took home. So the fact that ONPASSIVE does our marketing for us, drives traffic, that is absolutely the key. But the other main ingredient we have here is ONPASSIVE Nation. And you have seen all these leaders speak. Every one of them and many others will help you if you need it. All you have to do is ask. It doesn't matter if you're under Mike Horde, or you're under me, or you're under Mike Ellis or Marty. It doesn't matter. Everybody helps everybody. And I've never seen that before in the industry. I've been in many programs. You're on your own, you know, just too bad. But in this group, everybody helps. So it's like a perfect storm. We have the
Thank you, Prina. I think we lost her.
totally. You'll get all the help you can use. And also, I wanted to say, ONPASSIVE Nation rocks.
All right, thanks, Frida. I'm going to wrap this up if nobody has anything else. I hope it helped. Like I said, get back to the person that invited you. We do have a Facebook group, ONPASSIVE Nation. See the person that brought you here, and they can give you the link to that. And like Mike Horde said, he has a webinar on Wednesday nights, and there's a webinar from the UK from Red Redfern on Tuesday nights. We're all around the clock trying to help as many people we can with different hours so that it's more convenient for people. And like everybody here said, you know, we're out to try to help everybody we can. I want to, you know, we believe, myself, Mike, and Dan especially, is the more people we can help, the better. And I don't mean just help with education online, but to help you make money. I mean, that's one of the main things. So that's all I have. If there's anything else, let me know. I'm going to wrap it up. 5, 4, 3. Okay. All right, everybody.
Thanks, Marty.
Hey, yep, you're welcome. Goodbye, everybody.